Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode number 2 of Riven World. And full disclosure, I've run through this episode before. Unfortunately, my OBS was not set up correctly, and so it was not recorded. So here we are. Here I am back again, you for the first time. So quick recap, we've got some minor automation and a little bit of production. And this episode, what we want to do is get some miners going. Yes, we want to automate our mining. We want to get a little bit of iron and copper stacks going, and just a lot of things that we have to do. All right, let's get this area all nice and ready to go. So for our stuff, we are going to need apparently I just stole some coal. We're going to need a bit of stuff. Yeah, look, we've got a bit of stuff. Excellent. We've got a lot of miners. That's what I like to see. I want to have 30 miners for half a belt of iron, half a belt of copper, and then probably another 6 for our power. Yes, because power, of course, is something that we want to be doing as well. So let's pop that in here. How are we looking? We're going to need a couple of them. All right. Ammo wise, we're all right. Defenses, that was something else that I set up in the episode that was missed. So we'll put in some turrets. I won't go into too much more detail until we get there. Hey. Alrighty, let's put a bit in there, and put a bit in here, and then we'll start getting our miners going. Alright, first things first, we want to get power going. We'll rip these two out, and we'll get our miners. We want to do a miner kind of on this line, and this line here. What have we got? 2K there, that's alright. Alright, these patches, yes, very, very small, and it's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Alright, now is the time to shift around some of this stuff. We are going to need belts. We're also going to need to set up my normal arrangement, which is undergrounds and a couple of undergrounds and splitters. Yes, we are going to need a bunch of undergrounds and splitters. So let's run this up here. This coal is going to our power, which is coming in. Oh, we haven't got radars set up either, by the looks of it. All right, it's coming in here. We were close. All right, get rid of these two, and then run a lot on the belt for the little bit of extra speed. And then we just need to run power to the miners. Do I have? Oh, look at that. It's almost like it was meant to be. Let's stop those. Get those back. And pop these in. There we go. So that is kind of self-sufficient now once we power up our miners down here. How are we doing for poles? We've got a fair few poles. That's nice. So once we have this set up, we then want to move on to iron, because iron plate at this point in the game is pretty valuable. So you can go there and you can go there. Easy done. We will also at some point need to upgrade our power. Just because we're going to be putting in 30 miners, and each miner is using 90 kilowatts. So that's about was that 3 megawatts or something? And I think our current capacity is about that. Yeah, so we'll struggle. Anyway, miners. So coal, really? Didn't I just put coal in, you guys? And this is the joy of moving to electric miners. We don't have to keep feeding these stupid burner miners. All right. I don't know why I'm grabbing that copper, but we did it. We did it anyway. Okay, clearly you guys are just very, very hungry. I feel like, that one's got nothing. Looks like this one might have nothing as well. Yeah. All right. These other ones, all good. This box is empty. This box should not be empty. There we go. This box should not be empty either. And look, this box might as well not be empty. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right, miners, miners, miners. Let's push through this. We'll set up over here. So I kind of like the fact that the stone is here makes this patch really annoying to work with. And yeah, this looks like a good line. This one, actually, because of the richness, believe it or not, this line over here works too. That is 6, which will give us 12. 13. All right, it's not quite half a column, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, and then 15. Is that 15? Is that 15? It is 15. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's get this across here like this, and now we just need to power it up. Powering, powering, powering. Why have I not got my quick bar set up as it should be? All right, let's just spend a short amount of time setting a few of these things that we're going to be using lots of. Actually, probably going to be using a bit of these and a bit of that. I think that's okay. We won't worry about miners. We can easily grab a miner just by hitting Q, the eyedropper tool, on a mining patch. It'll take your sort of current level of miner for that. All right, and I like that one there. If we can do it, we can. All right. Where is our power currently? Over yonder. All right, let's get you over here. Nope, that was the wrong one. There we go. And yes, while this is happening, our coal is just completely out on over here. All right, there we go. We've got power up to some bits, not so much so on other ones. Let's run you over to here, and then power, power, power. Apparently you ended up in the wrong spot. That's all right. There we go. Okay. So that is our half a belt of iron. Now, if we run that over, my kind of plan is to put some smelting over here, and we'll run it left, right, so we don't run into space issues. If I can get one belt, maybe 2 belts of iron and 1 of copper out of this patch, which is pretty small, we'll probably be pretty happy. Pretty happy. All right. See if we can avoid the trees. I think we did, didn't we? Is that all trees gone? Yeah, okay. We probably don't want to get too close to that coal because we want to be using that. All right, now where are we in relation to north-south? Okay. Somewhat of a plan would be to have a rail kind of right on the edge, a rail here, with one gap in between. Then we can have left-hand drive, which means the signals are on the inside. And then we just need to have room for a station, which would be kind of up there and then out to there. So that's kind of the height of our rail system is what I would be thinking. And then we need to offload. And ideally what I would be doing is putting down a radar, because that's just outrageous. Let's just plonk it here in the middle. Nice little target there for the biters that we have no defenses around. Perfect. Yes, as I was saying, ideally we would do the same on the top row here. And now I'm having two lanes just so that we'll have, I don't even know, that's actually probably not going to be able to do a crossover, are we? That's not going to be wide enough for a crossover, so let's cut that. A little bit of planning, and I want to bring you straight across wherever you can. There we go. Okay, so that is then the height for a crossover, and that will. I don't know if we need crossovers. We're using LTN. We are using LTN. Which means we won't have as many trains on there, and that's actually already we're in trouble. But we can shift this to be on the other side if needs be. All right. Did my old design fit there? Let's have a look. It did. The old design did actually fit there. So if we maybe, I don't know. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out down the track. We can always move power. We can always move power if we need to. So smelting columns. Smelting columns indeed. I'm not sure why I put that there. All right. This is going to be our first. Move it up. All right. We'll have our copper coming in. We'll have that coming out, and then just a classic little arrangement. We're going to try and use up as little space as possible. All right. I mean, it would be there, wouldn't it? It would be there. All right. We need copper coming in, and we need these other things coming in on the outside. There we go. That's the widths that we need. Be gone, tree. Be gone. Speaking of trees, we've got a lot of trees in the way up there. That's okay. All right. We need to get. How many miners we got left? We've got 15 miners. We actually need some more because we need some more down here. All right, let's forget about some of this other stuff. There we go. All right. Not too worried about stone. Not too worried about copper. We just want some iron so we can make, say, another 6 miners. How many could we fit down here? Yeah. 6. That's all right. All right, that 6 is definitely enough for our power for a while. At some point we'll need to upgrade that, but that point is not right now. So this is probably going to want to jump across, and we'll need to bring you in up here. And then this becomes the lowest point in our... I don't like that. Oh, well, we've done it now. We've done it now. Yes, this becomes the lowest smelting column. There we go. All right. So we need a bunch of inserters. We are going to need 100 inserters. And look, science has finished. Science has finished. So we're a little bit off fast inserters. We're not going to be using them for quite some time. Steel axe is always nice. Character mining speed. Shotgun turrets. I hate shotguns. I just never really found them that useful. Maybe shotgun turrets will be useful, but I don't think so. We're not going to be making that because we don't have any steel production. Oh, what's that? Boosters. Rampant arsenal. Shooting speed 2 per second. Shooting speed 2 per second. Oh, that's thrown. Damage minus 100 healing. And speed booster. Doesn't actually say what it does. Anyway, let's not get carried away. So as far as red science goes, yeah, we're kind of at the limit, aren't we? So maybe we do make some armor, and we'll make a bit of steel. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. All right, let's get this, and 150. We might as well research that up as well. We'll see what happens when we get to there. So make a bit of steel. Let's just put down a bit of steel here. And we'll get some coal. And we'll get, say, half of these in here. And that should, that'll get us some steel, which we can use to make some armor once that's researched. But what did I forget? We were there to make inserters. That's right. We need to make some inserters. And we got hopefully some green circuits. Ooh, that is a nice amount of green circuits. All right. Let's put a couple more in here. Let's put those in there. And yeah, you're going to. All right. So how many inserters do we need? Apparently, I just gave away all my iron, didn't I? Just gave away all my iron. It was to a worthy cause. There we go. Lots of inserters. We'll need power. So let's grab some power. Bring it down here. All right. Inserters. We won't worry about dropping that into the belt just yet. There we go. Okay. Won't worry about dropping it into the belt just yet, but we'll get a bunch of these going. All right. That is not enough. Let's just copy this. What was that? That's 8, 16, 24. That's half a belt. All right. So we need to chop some trees down, obviously. That one did not need to go. That one does. And that one didn't need to go, but you know, it's just going to really stop our view. We're not going to be able to see anything. So let's build up to there. Let's get rid of these trees. There we go. All right, build it up to here. We're out of belts. Let's go grab some more. We've got some iron being built, which is nice. That's the most important thing. The iron is happening. Getting some more of this would be nice as well, but we'll turn most of that into walls. When I say most of it, I of course mean all of it. There we go. A bit more of you, 170. That will be nice. Have another 100 iron because I'm feeling generous. All right, we've got some steel now. Research. Utility vest or light armor. Okay, we haven't actually researched the steel armor, obviously. So there we go. That's now there. We'll get these guys in, and we're cooking. We're cooking with fire. No, not you there. That was that's just not working for me. All right, there we go. Now we can populate these guys. Apparently, I didn't set that up correctly. There we go. Oh, we're out of these. Let's craft them all up. I'll get some more wood while we're doing that. Make some more in the future. Ooh, don't pull that out though. What's up with you, buddy? You haven't got power. Understandable. All right. And now we have some iron plate. All right. So this whole thing is going to be doubled. And then that should be 48. It is. Excellent. So this will be the end of our array. Smelting column. Got to stop changing. I'm like, quick change. It's efficiencies. I'm trying to get quicker, but no. Just let it mine out. All right, and this one because then we won't be able to see. Now the reason why I did that was we will have this now set up. We are very low on inserters, but look at that. That is a lot of inserters that we can craft. Thank you, iron. All right. Yeah, we've got a good bit of iron. So let's start doing this. We'll get a few of you guys actually producing out here. We can actually get them all. All right. And then we have 8 inserters left. I want to run these guys. There we go. All right. So now we'll have power out here, and I'm going to use that power to put some iron in some boxes. If only we could make more iron boxes. Yes, we can. All right, and then more inserters. More inserters. Okay, there and there. Yep, that seems pretty good. Should be able to get a fair bit out. We don't want a million stacks of iron, so we'll just limit all these in the chests. But this way we will have iron ready should we need it. We could also just leave it here in the boxes, but soon, and probably not this episode, maybe next episode, we'll have some kind of mall out there that we won't be coming back here for, because this area is kind of getting a little bit redundant. All right, let's give these guys a little bit more for you. Not sure how much steel we're going to be using anytime soon, but still using stone bricks. We're still using stone bricks, and honestly, you're just done. You're just done. Now, second column. So we've got iron. Iron is sorted. Let's put the iron that we have to good use. All right, let's pop a couple in there, one in there, and then 2 of them. Here we're going to need 1 of them and half of them. Yep. All right. How are you going? You still producing a little bit of iron for me? You are. Excellent. We can use that here like that. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just putting it in there. Apparently I put some iron in there as well. Rest of it can go in there. Let's make some ammo. Okay. Power poles. I would like to tap this copper here, but obviously that's really going to affect any chance of a train. And maybe this just means our train track is not going to come over this way. So we pick a left, we pick a right. It looks like we're moving left, but we do have oil out here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll put our miners up here. We'll hedge our bets. And we'll put some miners up here. We don't have to make it. We don't have to make it this wide. We only have to leave sort of that much space, because we don't need to put a train stop there, do we? And actually, now that I think about it, was that the issue we had up here? Yeah, it was. So as long as we can fit rails. Okay. That's good. That's good. Good to know. Which means I will actually start the miners down here, and we'll avoid that rail section. All right, that seems okay to me. 1.6k, 2.8, 1.7, and no stone on that alignment. That's actually pretty good. All right. 1.1. That's getting a bit low, isn't it? And one higher is stone. Yep. There we go. All right. So that is that's 11. We need 4 more. Yeah, you can go right up here. I could even put in at 2.6, couldn't I? That's honestly probably what we need to do. We need to eke out as much as possible. And I just realized this actually needs to be a little bit further across, doesn't it? Needs to be there. What did we say? We said up here. Now, is this one still going to have enough? 1,000. No, that's under 1k. It's not enough for me. All right. So that will allow us to kind of get what we can out of this. We can do a little bit better, obviously, with using some undergrounds and whatnot. But we don't really want to do that at this point just yet. There, down here, you're all going, and we need another one over here. Thank you. All right. So you guys are always coming up here. I think we're just going to not worry about that stone too much. Rotate you. There we go. And there we go. Now, how are we looking for sides? Yeah, we're okay for sides. We're only got half a belt too, so that's all right. That's the thing. Let's run this up here. Got a bit too far away from me. And then across, say, on something like that alignment, so we don't waste too much stuff. Better give way to that. I think we're going to allow you to be kind of the important one, and we'll copy that like that. All right. Be nice to have some bots to automatically build that, wouldn't it? But we don't, so let's not worry about it. There we go. You're all in, and away we go. All right, copper is begun. Oh man. All right. Looks like we need to grab some iron. Look at that, 2,000 iron. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's go pop this over in our little setup over here, and we can make a lot of things with this, can't we? We can make a lot of ammo, which is very important. There's a bit of ammo. There's a bit of that. There's a bit of that. And yeah, you're just good. You're just good for a long time. All right. So while nothing's happening, I'm just going to craft gear wheels. You know what? I totally forgot to grab more. Totally forgot. Don't know, squeak through. Totally forgot to grab more of these guys, or belts. There we go. 260 belts. Nice. Yeah, just keep going. Keep going with gear wheels. In fact, I'm just going to say build all the gear wheels while we're not crafting. Because I feel like gear wheels are something that we will always need. Okay, get these guys in, and yeah, and we just now need to build it, and they will come. All right, and the old drag and drop. I don't think we have enough of these, do we? Maybe 24, 22. Is that enough for what we have left? I don't think it is. It is. All right. It would be if we put it in the right spot. And I got to remove some trees. There we go. Okay. How interesting. They didn't actually insert onto ghosts. I thought they just inserted onto the ground. I wonder if that's a new thing or just something that I haven't paid attention to in the past. All right. Not too worried about stockpiling this garbage. Well, it's not garbage, but we'll just have a couple boxes. I think that'll be enough. All right. There we go. And yeah, you can look. We'll let you stockpile that, but you don't need to do it quickly. Because we're not using a huge amount of copper. So yeah, our gear wheels are going swimmingly. You can just sort of. I should have put it in one that had. You know what? Let's say goodbye to you. We don't need you. We don't need you. You're still kind of important. Not really, but it's still good. All right, let's make a little bit more steel. Now, what other things? Let's stop crafting you, and we should be crafting some of you. Yeah, for sure. We're going to need a lot more assembly machines. How are we doing for time, by the way? We're almost at time. That is not too bad. We got the automation we needed. How's our power situation? Power is bad. Let's finish up the episode by updating our power with 2 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and a couple of pipes, and a couple of them. That's it. All right. Now, Shift C, even distribution. Shift C is ditch all the stuff that we have in our inventory that we don't want. Probably also this stone. How are we doing for? Actually, we're out of these guys. We definitely need a few more of them. All right, another 100 of them. Sure, we'll use it. This stone probably don't want it. How's our research going? We've started on heavy armor. Okay, so we have the extra mining speed now. We have research. We have crafted our power upgrade. So we leave one gap there, and then that allows us to fit in these power poles up here, and that is a beautiful thing. We then use the 2 bits of pipe that we built, one there, and then one ready for the next one, and then we fuel these up. And there we go. We're up to 7.7 megawatts, and we're only using 4. And we're at maximum usage because everything is going hard now. Pollution wise, we are starting to. Well, again, we've got a heap of trees here. Once these trees die, that desert is going to quickly spread our pollution. Trees are going to be really annoying, so we're going to need grenades. We are going to need grenades. But I think we're kind of done for this episode. Yeah. We'll we've converted away from our manual mining mostly. We'll get these guys with some miners at some point. I'm not in a huge rush for that, but having these guys working, we can expand this. I reckon we can get 2 belts out of here, 1 belt out of here. Looks reasonable. A little bit more, maybe. Definitely not 2. Yeah, probably not 2. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Should have muted, but I was too slow. So we can fill this out, and probably one more iron column. We could probably even sneak the other iron column in here. Actually would be, probably nice. Keep the iron together. Copper. We will at some point need a steel, and maybe that's what we should be using this other half a belt or a full belt for a little bit of steel. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But for now, I'm happy with our smelting setup. And tomorrow we'll be doing science. Of course. Once you've got a little bit of production, it's time to upgrade to automated science rather than this dodgy arrangement. We've also got, of course, green science. So we will do blue and green. Let's just drop this down here. Put some inserters and boxes and inserters and something like this for a basic unloading. So that is then the distance that if we want to be able to make room for a train station, that is kind of what we need. I think at a minimum, I shouldn't have copied so many versions of this. At a minimum, we'll want to have this spacing, these two tracks here with enough for a crossover in between. We'll just start with probably the one on the inside, and then if we need the extra capacity, we are using LTN, so hopefully we won't. And then we'll be able to have stations come in and through. That's going to use a lot of track, but yeah, it'll be worthwhile. I think it'll be worthwhile. That's kind of my rough idea for the ribbon world. Of course, as things go along, we'll change things as we go. But for now, happy with our progress. We've got the smelting tomorrow, science, and thinking about some kind of mini mall of inserters, assemblers, all the stuff we need. As always, love to hear your comments. Brand new series. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully you are too. Interested, maybe not excited, but maybe at least interested in seeing how Rampant and Ribbon World is going to interact. Most importantly, of course, thanks to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.